Alrighty, we got some spare time on our hands. They doing shift change right now, so they said give them about 45 minutes, then come back in and check in with the paperwork. So, how to escape the oil field? Been talking to a lot of you guys that's in the oil field, and of course you guys don't know it. I'm not just, when I talk to y'all about oil field work, it's not just one person I'm talking to. I asked everybody, and none of y'all know each other. But I talked to all of y'all, Lottie Dottie, some of the guys that own trucks in the oil field, and some company drivers. I asked all of y'all, hey man, how's it going out there? Of course, all of you guys tell me the exact same thing. It's not going, Andrew. It's not going. Rates got cut. It's the same old, same old. Oh, I know. That's why I'm not there. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I haven't heard nothing good about the oil field at all, at least not in West Texas. Nothing good whatsoever, which is where everybody went. They all went to West Texas, New Mexico. And the oil field went through some changes, okay? So since I'm a motor carrier with contracts in the oil field, I'm going to tell you the biggest change that I saw here a few days ago. I was discussing with me in Old School, because Old School, he's still working the oil field doing pneumatic. And I was talking to him about it, him and Justin Lewis. So the main thing that changed in the oil field, which is why you guys are suffering without knowing, at least with my customer, okay? Well, I'm not going to tell you who my customer is, but recently when I was in the oil field in the past, the customer will give all the carriers the same rate sheet. That's how it's been for years. Everybody, for the most part, will have the same rate sheet. Well, here recently, they've been listening on YouTube, and they've been seeing your complaints on Facebook, saying Haulers of America, and the more you complain, the more money of yours they get to keep, right? So you guys are complaining about the rates and how everybody's working for free and cheap and things like that, but you don't own anything. And since you don't own anything, you don't have no say-so. So what do? They say, oh man, so this customer over here is hearing about this customer over here got you guys working for free. So what do you think they did? They said, hey, we're no longer going to give all the carriers one set price. Instead, what we're going to do is we want all carriers to submit their bid. Yeah, we need you to bid on these wells. And, whoever wins the bid, get the well. Okay, it's just that simple. Well, you guessed it. If you're in the oil field right now and you're working for the particular customer I'm talking about, you should have just got the rate sheet within the last 7 days, or you're about to get it. You notice that the rate sheet is looking, lower than you ever seen it before, huh? I wonder, damn. It's looking lower. I'm talking about pneumatic, by the way. It's looking lower than you ever seen it before. You probably think, God damn, man, what's going on with this, man? But what I noticed is they are trying to fool you. See, they give you the low rate sheet, but the carrier, in order to make you feel good, hey, this is our well, it's dedicated, it's just gonna be us on it. Yeah, we're gonna have all this work, hiring immediately. That'll make you feel better. So you think that because they just got this new contract, and all of a sudden it's just them on it, they got all this freight, you finna, yeah, you're gonna be running cheap, but yeah, you're gonna be able to get back to back loads. Stop it. I was explaining this to Lottie Dottie last week. Lottie Dottie came to me. Now, Lottie Dottie, he up there. Woo! Lottie Dottie, boy. About to pray for Lottie Dottie. Y'all pull it up on Google Maps. He's all the way up in Farmington, New Mexico. Farmington, New Mexico. That's where Lottie Dottie is. He's way up there, far up there, deep in the middle of nowhere. Barely even got a signal. It's only one shower for all the oil field workers up there. One shower in a mom and pop truck stop. If you've been up there, you know. It's either you gonna wait, 30 hours for a shower, or you finna go get a hotel room, and that's gonna be your shower. And since a lot of people up there is company drivers, because once again, nobody wants to own anything, so your company drivers at like $200 a day. Well, if you want a shower, hotel room about $100 a day. That's 50% of your paycheck every day. That means there's some staking motherfuckers up there in the oil field. Oh, I thought he drove off the scale for a second. But a lot of guys say, "Hey man, Andrew, what do you think about these rates, man?" I looked at it. I said, "I don't think about these rates, so that's why I'm not there." He said, "Oh yeah, man, I understand they low, but man, we could do 6 loads a day, man. It ain't going nothing but 20 miles or something." I'm like, okay. 6 loads a day, okay. Yeah, man, Andrew, just doing 20 miles a day, 20 miles out, 20 miles back, and in sandbox. Yeah, we do about 6 loads a day, man. Shit, about 2 racks a day, and I'm like, okay. Talked to a lot of Dottie about a day or two ago. About a load and a half a day is all they were doing. A lot of Dottie is he's now looking to get out of trucking altogether and just go work a regular job, just a regular warehouse job. He no longer likes trucking. I understand. Totally understand. I don't even know why you informative. On back to the last case. So, like I said, the oil field started this bidding process where you get the bid on the lanes. That means it's the race to the bottom, of course. Whoever the lowest, the cheapest carrier is, that's who get to work, okay? And the problem with these type of bids is, you got to understand, the people that's placing the bids usually don't have any equipment whatsoever. For example, let's say I don't have any trucks, right? But I got like 20, 30, 40 on operator's lease don't tell me. I charge all of you guys 20% of whatever the gross is for the week, right? Well, since I don't have no truck, and whatever I bid is not going to affect me, I'm collecting 20% of all the trucks. It don't matter how low I bid. If I bid $1, okay, well, I get my 20 cents per truck. Yeah. I'm still gonna come out winning because it's gonna be all profit. Well, you got people with no trucks. Those are the ones placing bids. They say, hey, well, they look at it like, well, hey, yeah, I'm finna take a big pay cut and all the money I was making off these trucks, but at least I'm getting a check because I'm finna be as low as possible. I'm finna be it down. Yeah, it's like whatever I need to do to keep all these owner operators. As long as we can keep them rolling. So yeah. And it's pretty bad. It's more so of a just a regular job, regular 9 to 5, unskilled assembly line workers. That's all it is. Just a regular job, nothing special about it. It don't pay no more than freaking working. What's a regular job that pay about the same as y'all making? What kind of jobs pay like $900, $1,000 a week? Forklift, $20 an hour, something like that. Like a regular forklift job. Maybe a regular Uber driver, or Lyft driver, Amazon Flex, something like that. Race to the bottom. I watched the bidding process. I did. Did I place a bid? Nope. Didn't bother to place a bid. Why didn't I place a bid? Because I can't operate as low as the people I'm bidding against. See, they can operate for free because, like I said, they don't have any equipment. But see, if I was bidding against somebody, let's say it was owner-operators only bidding. Everybody that's bidding owns a truck. So I'm bidding, Justin Lewis bidding, Old School bidding, SoCal bidding. We got 4 people bidding, we all own a truck. Okay, well, let's come together. The lowest we need to be at, first and foremost, $50 a ton. That's the absolute lowest we need to go all together as a group. Okay, 50 a ton. Because at 50 a ton, you know, that still puts us, you know, 10,000 plus a week. So we ain't gonna be losing. They are freaking. They on the stock market, so they got the money. Yeah, they on the stock market. $100+ million revenue. So plus it's oil and gas. Okay, so yeah, that's the lowest. Okay. Now we just need to figure out how much money we want to put in our pockets. Okay, so let's start. Can we go 75? You do 77. You do 80. I'm gonna do 79. Somebody do 70. Yeah, let's do it like that right there. Or better yet, do it like the mega carriers. You be at $80. I'm be at $79.99. You be at $80.01, and you over there. $79.99 too. Yeah, everybody just 1 penny off. Yeah, 1 penny. I guess hey, who wins? Well, I guess we all win because you see, if SoCal win, he gonna put me on. If I win, I'm gonna put him on. If Jay win, he gonna put us on. We all win. yeah. But unfortunately, that ain't how today's times work. So it's the race to the bottom. Okay. Like I said, man, it used to be a set rate. It used to be, they gave us, you know, for old oil field workers, y'all remember, they gave us the rates. It didn't matter if you switched carriers, went over there to do Pioneer, or went over there for Pioneer or Pro Petro, it was all the same rates. You went to Halliburton, you already knew it was the lowest work you could be doing in the oil field, okay? But nowadays, it's, you know, every carrier you go to, they're gonna all have different rates because they all bid at something differently, you know. So, but they don't tell you this part. So what's gonna actually happen if you're an oil field worker? Say you're working with me, you see my rates, you're gonna go to the next carrier, you're gonna think they stealing from you. Hey man, what the hell is this, man? $10 a ton, man. I was just over there at Andrew. Man, he was paying $15 a ton, man. You skimming $5 off the top. No, they're not. They're not skimming $5 off the top. They bid it that low, fool. And you been a part of it. Man, get out there on that assembly line, Mr. Assembly Worker, and work hard. Chest up, chin up, Queen Street. Queen Street, okay? So, yeah. You want to be a part of it, get out there and work. Mr. Assembly Line Worker, okay? Now, there's always an exit. There's always been an exit in the oil field, and we don't think about the exit. We don't. It took me years to think about the exit, even though it was right there in front of us the whole time. Like, what? Andrew, I'm looking for the exit now. Where is it? Huh? You're not looking for the exit? No, you ain't looking for no exit. Because the exit is right there in front of you the whole time, son. Well, where is it then, Andrew? It's that interstate pointing back towards your goddamn house. That's where the exit is, fool. You get on that interstate, you take your ass back to the house. Nah, I ain't talking about. I know what you're thinking, Andrew. I just need one more paycheck. I'm leaving. One more. It's never gonna come. Yeah, that one paycheck you waiting for to go and try and surprise the wife or the girl is never gonna come. Okay, it's not coming. Okay, that one more check is never gonna come. Go ahead, call them up, tell them, hey, you're done with the oil field. You're gonna go find something else when you get back to the house. Yeah, y'all gonna be broke for a minute. Y'all gonna be arguing and fighting and cussing. You may have to cut off for about 2-3 years or something like that. You'll find somebody else. Don't worry about all that. But you need to get your ass back to the house and go find some other type of job. No, I didn't say go be a driver-in driver. That ain't what I'm talking about. Go learn a new skill. You may have to get out of trucking altogether. But you need to get on that interstate and go and point towards the direction of the house. Because first of all, your family miss you. You ain't goddamn got no money. You ain't about to have no money. Nothing on that oil field plant. Just ask all the drivers around you what they, hey man, are you able to take care of are you taking care of your family? Is anybody taking care of their family? Can you pay for your repairs to this truck? Or you just paycheck to paycheck? Matter of fact, ask them, hey man, how long you plan to stay out here in this oil field? Man, shit, bro. Man, if I could leave today, man, oh man, about 30 days, I can't take this no more. Man, a week or two, I can't take it no more. collectively as a group, one behind the other. Don't be afraid to do it. Don't get on that interstate. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't own no equipment, so it don't apply to y'all. Meet each other at the airport. Start 5 a.m. That's when the first flights take off. Yeah, y'all like to get on the flight. Hey, but that's quicker, though. You get to the house even quicker. VIA to Sky. Now, if that's too much for you, you can rent-a-car used to be an option, but some rent-a-car places stopped doing one-way rentals, or they only do round trip. But you can check into that. But if that's not an option, go ahead and look into look into the Greyhound. Is that still a thing? The Greyhound? I know that was a thing when I was in trucking when I first started on. I think they still got Greyhound. Go on, look into it, driver. Whatever you gotta do to get back to the house. You know, because you just on the losing side of the stick. That's all. Yeah, the suit and tie guys, they laughing. They making money. They getting their 20% per truck and kick back. Ain't doing nothing at the house. You know, ain't doing nothing at the house because once they sign a contract, the only thing they gotta do is wait for you to hand over the BOLs. They're gonna take them BOLs, give it to factoring. They get their money the next day. In case you didn't know, they get their money the next day. Okay, you get your money 2-3 weeks in the hole. Yeah, however long that goddamn takes. So yeah. That's what's going on with them. They just collecting BOLs and getting paid. Hell no, you don't need to show up to the office because they ain't got no office. Yeah, ain't no suit and tie guy in the oil field still fucking with no office. They at the house. You don't know where they at. They at the house. Watching TV. Ask me how I know. Because I've been to one of their houses before. Yeah. I've been to the house with the big mansion, the big boy mansion. Yeah, so I know what's going on. Yeah, I know what's going on. In the office for what? All them days is over. Yeah, office building, sitting over here wasting all this money and paying rent for these buildings for what? So you can park at the truck stop. Yeah, we don't need you to be parking nowhere near this office. We ain't got nothing to talk about. We ain't got no bay doors for no maintenance. We don't do none of that. Call Warren, call Pablo, call one of them. Yeah. But don't be afraid to get on that interstate and aim towards the exit. Some of y'all asking Andrew, you come back to the oil field? I know y'all look at me as like a sign of hope. Well, if Andrew come back to the oil field, maybe he can make a change. I don't know what to tell you, driver. But it's a lot more money outside that oil field, driver. It's a lot more money up outside of that. I remember the first day I got on the interstate and left. I do. It was me, and Justin Lewis. Found our first load up outside that oil field, picking up out of, what was we at? San Antonio, Texas up to Missouri, paying us like $6,500 a load, non-stop load from the rail car, take it up to St. Louis, Missouri, and we ran that shit. We only ran it for 2 weeks. We had a lot of issues with it. They ended up kicking us off because it wasn't that we couldn't do the job. We could definitely do the job. It's that we were so new and had no idea what the hell we was doing that it was taking us way too long to do the work. For example, if y'all remember, they wanted us to load out the rail car. We had to pull up our pneumatic tanker, find a way to hook up our hoses to this rail car, pressurize the rail car, and blow the product from the rail car into our pneumatic. Well, me being, the owner of the company, I ain't know how to do this shit whatsoever. It took us 24 hours to figure that out. And we still didn't do it the right way, man. We ended up hooking a 20-foot hose bringing it up the side of the tanker and sticking it in, you know, at the top and closing the damn dome lid on the hose and blowing it in that way. Product every fucking well. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing, but you know, when we finally got it 24 hours later, we got all three of us loaded. We started booking it towards Oklahoma, because we ended up going on through Oklahoma, passing through the casinos, coming straight up from Dallas, straight up whatever interstate that is, on up to Missouri. And shit, we first turned in them first 3 BOLs for $6,500 each, and that money came through the next day driver. The next day, shit, boy, we was some wild west drivers right there. I mean, we doubled back, flew back down to San Antonio, talking about all the violations in the world, but we didn't give a fuck, boy. We was, boy, they sent them Raycons. Never knew the whole time I was in the oil field, money outside the oil field, you know. Meanwhile, this plant been right here since the 90s. They been loading pneumatics out of here since the 90s. I ain't even know it. They ain't know it. They ain't know it. They paying more than the oil field right here. It's right here by the house. Paying more than the oil field. They didn't even know it. Oh, and it's the same product that story I was just telling y'all about when we were loading in San Antonio. It's the same product I'm loading now. The same white product that I'm loading right now. I'm not going to tell you what the product is, but if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But yep. That's what I'm loading right now. Except they loading it. Yeah, I'm not loading it. They loading it off the rail car onto my trailer. You know. But what, I got 20 minutes. I think I still got another 20-minute break. I guess I'm going to turn this AC on. Lay down for a second. Sun to go down by the time I leave up out of here, and get this over to the silo. Like I said, I'm going on vacation Friday, so today is what, Tuesday. Oh, they keeping me on it too, so keeping me on it, you know, for some extra days. So I may just stay here Thursday, then book up out of here. Filled out the vendor forms and stuff like that. I gotta get call Progressive and get a COI made in their name. The only thing that concerns me is the insurance requirements. They want me to have a $3 million excess liability policy, which I just had a $5 million policy, but because I left the oil field, I let it expire. Well, yeah, expire, you know, it's been a whole year, so I had to call that particular agent up and request a quote on a $3 million policy, which, you know, if they ask for that. That's what the paperwork said when I read it, but, you know, usually when you turn in the paperwork with your insurance, sometimes they don't say nothing, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see, but there's no guarantee that none of this stuff are going to do, but if it do, though, if it do. Told Jay Lewis, man, I had them pneumatics down there on standby. Have them on standby. Have them on standby, you know. But nothing ever goes through for us anyway, so, you know, more than likely, head back to the house, pick up the classic from Freightliner, go park that, get ready for vacation, come back from vacation. We'll go from there. I may actually go do my first flight lesson, you know. Go do that, go and start flying over the lease travels. We'll see. I'll get back to y'all in this video.